Hi, my name is Zachary. And this is my friend Ashraf.
Hello.
Today we would like to discuss about electric power system regarding nuclear.
First let me explain to you what is nuclear. Nuclear power is the use of nuclear reactions that release nuclear energy to generate heat, which most frequently is then used in steam turbines to produce electricity in a nuclear power plant. It produced by nuclear fission of uranium and plutonium. Nuclear power plants heat water to produce steam. The steam is used to spin large turbines that generate electricity. Concept of nuclear power generation. In nuclear fission, atoms are split apart to form smaller atoms, releasing energy. Fission takes place inside the reactor of a nuclear power plant. The uranium fuel is formed into ceramic pellets and its same amount of energy as 150 gallons of oil. This is nuclear fuel pellets. Nuclear fission involves the breakup of certain massive elements resulting from collisions with neutrons. This unstable atom will move in high velocity and produce heat. The heat will boil water to create steam.
Okay, let's us move on to environmental characteristics of nuclear power generation. Nuclear power generation will not cause global warming because this method will not release the carbon dioxide in the process of generating power. Through these initiatives, we expect to reduce CO2 emissions by approximately 98.3 million tons, 48%, compared to all electricity produced by average oil-fired thermal power generation. Among the initiatives, nuclear power generation would contribute to reducing CO2 emissions by approximately 55.2 million tons. To reduce carbon levels on the electricity supply side, we are promoting nuclear power generation, as well as the expanded utilization of sunlight, wind, and other renewable energy sources. However, in order to produce the same amount of electricity as a single nuclear reactor, it requires a vast area of land and considerable construction expenses. Therefore, it can be said that nuclear power generation is a more economically efficient power source compared to others. Next, we see how nuclear power plants work. A nuclear power plant is a thermal power station in which the heat source is a nuclear reactor. As is typical of thermal power stations, heat is used to generate steam that drives a steam turbine connected to a generator that produces electricity. This is the flow diagram of nuclear power plant. The electricity flow to the transformer. Then, it flow to the house.
Next, we go to advantage and disadvantage of nuclear. Clean. This nuclear energy produces almost no carbon dioxide, and no sulfur dioxide or nitrogen oxides. These gases are produced in vast quantities when fossil fuels are burned. Nuclear waste is less. 1 gram of uranium yields about as much energy as a ton of coal or oil. The volume of nuclear waste produced is very small. Safe. Nuclear power is safe, as proven by the record of half a century of commercial operation. Competitive. The cost of nuclear power is competitive and stable. Toxic radioactive waste. The radioactive waste coming from nuclear power plants is a great caution and peril to the environment. A material is considered waste after it has spent more than 3 years in the reactor producing heat and electricity. Incurs heavy initial capital costs. Nuclear energy entails immense investment to set up a nuclear power station. Constructing a nuclear power plant requires enormous capital outlay. Threat to aquatic marine life. The process eventually leads to the dense growth of plant life, leading to the death of marine life due to the paucity of oxygen. Radioactive waste can cause this problem. Hazardous implication on human lives. For example, birth defects, cardiovascular disease, and cancer. In conclusion, nuclear power can be used to generate electricity, yet it has its own pros and cons.
That's all from us. Thank you.